Daily Fail. Sarah Vine. Yes, yes, yes. Older women are finally calling the shots on TV. Silly woman doesn't realise that's by design, by the Zionists. That's been the plan all along. Archbishop and paedophile, I suspect, calls for 9 billion inheritance super tax to fund 10k handouts to young. He wants to hammer Amazon and Starbucks and demands Watchdog to curb online bullies. Well, both them companies should be paying tax anyway because they are corporations. But of course, because the government is so corrupt, they don't pay any tax. So this is bullshit, fake news. Welby Wealth tax storm. Fake news. After male shames Facebook over Lucy murder, Met Chief says hand over password. This is what all the coverage has been about all along. They want to get into your Facebook account. Not that they can't anyway, because they can. But they want to do it legally this time. Not lawfully, because lawfully they're not allowed to. But legally, well, they can do what they like. Because it's their game, their playing fields. The scum. Defend it like Beckham. Speedy Star hires Mr. Loophole to avoid rap. Troubles veterans sold out. Exclusive new ordeal. Enders legend has pacemaker after Alzheimer's drug causes collapse. Babs heart op. Now, okay, it's a shame that it's happened to her. Probably a nice one. Who knows? Maybe a pedo. I don't know. But what I want you to take from that headline is what caused the collapse again? What was it? Oh, the Alzheimer's drug. Drugs. Of course, if she'd been using coconut oil, there'd been no collapse and the Alzheimer's would have been repaired. But of course, that's if we didn't live in a bent country run by bent politicians, bent police, bent councils, bent judges, bent courts. That's what you get when you come to bent Britain. Mirror. Cash crisis schools are forced on to short week. The government is absolutely destroying this country by every means possible, including the children. Are we ready to do something yet and lock up these criminal bastards? Speeding Beckham, legal bid to dodge fine. And this is something I didn't expect to see. Why has TV gone sex mad? That's because that's part of the Zionist agenda. And although in this particular picture you've got a same type of couple, I'm surprised they didn't put it as a mixed couple, because that is the plan. That is the thing to mix it and get you used to accepting the migrant invasion that is coming. If you've seen the thing about Sweden, Sweden's on fire. The indigenous population are being attacked, the women are being raped, the police turn a blind eye. If you defend yourself, you get done. That's coming to this country unless we kick out these criminal bastard politicians. Cure for kids' leukemia on the NHS. Young cancer victims will be among first to get 282,000 pioneering treatment. And of course, with all treatments come side effects, and the side effects will probably be worse than the actual disease itself. The Bob Beck device, though, would cure that. Cannabis oil would cure that. There's so much that would cure this shit, but the criminals in charge don't want a cured, healthy population. They want a dead, as Agenda 21, Agenda 30, United Nations agendas to depopulate the planet. And that means you. Express. Trump bombshell. Aide swiped papers to stop president signing them. Sensational claims in new book at Watergate Reporter, by Watergate Reporter. Now, this constant attacking of Bush is to demonise him. I don't for a second believe he's actually on our side anyway. But let's just say he was. That would be an excuse as to why they're going after him in almost every paper, every time they can. Because don't forget, the Zionists control all the newspapers around the world. And they don't want us to get away and suss what's going on, because they know we'll then come after them. And that time's coming, I suspect, very, very soon now, well before Christmas. Police probe Labour hate crime cover-up. And this is another case of Corbyn and that. And don't get me wrong, Corbyn's a paedophile protector, so that probably means he's probably a paedophile as well. However, this is smoke and mirrors, divide and conquer. They're a little bit worried that Labour might get in, but they'll still be in control. The puppet masters would still be in control. Smoke and mirrors. Dying BBC reporter's heartbreaking final gift of love for son. The reason she's dying is she's gone the conventional method, the method that has a 97% failure rate. If there was anything else ever released to the general population that failed 97% of the time, it would be removed immediately. But again, part of the depopulation plan. The Guardian. 30 years of Vogue. How Anna Wintour changed fashion. Why everything you know about sustainable eating is wrong. Because anytime you see the word sustainable or any of that other sort of bullshit that you use, it's part of the New World Order agenda to brainwash you into thinking that it's good for you then, when in actual fact the reverse is true. 4 million UK children too poor to have a healthy diet. Now, you'll recall a couple of days ago I was talking about the treasonous traitors in Parliament giving 92 million to India, which is just about the same as their space programme, while we've got 4 million undernourished children in this country. If you can't see the treason going on in Parliament yet, there's something wrong with you. Lost forever. Sphinx macaw from Brazil has become extinct in the wild because they're cutting down the rainforest. The rainforests are the lungs of this planet. It's another attempt to kill us all. But, you know, I've been banging this drum for a long time now. I know that you lot know about it. You've got to get it out there to everyone else. We really are literally months from this shit either finishing us or us finishing it. And I know which one I want, so let's get a move on. But claims Trump runs a crazy town White House. Again, you're having a go. Labour Party adopts full definition of anti-Semitism. Again, same shit. What? Different papers, one having a go at Trump, one having a go at the Labour Party. And don't get me wrong, the Labour Party are a complete waste of time. Just like the Conservatives, Lib Dems, Green Party, you name it, they're all controlled opposition. We need to get rid of Parliament, get rid of the royals, get rid of the crooked cops. If we had any decent cops, they'd be arresting the crooked bastards. The crooked judges, they've got to go. Straight to jail. Do not pass go. And the crooked councils, leaders and executive branch, oh, they'll be going quicker than the rest. Telegraph. Portman's red carpet moment in Venice. Calorie counts to be listed on menus. Obesity plan prompts cabinet split over burdensome costs of small business. This is total bollocks. Nobody gives a shit how many calories are in the food they're eating. Well, maybe some do, but that's because they've been brainwashed thinking it makes a difference. If you want to lose weight, it's very simple. Stop eating. If you haven't got the willpower, I'll give you another method. Look up on, I don't know if it's on YouTube, but if you find the Derren Brown I Can Make You Thin, it was about a 3 or 4 part series that works, and it has 4 parts to it, and I'm not going to tell you them all. If I recall them all, I may do. 1. If you're hungry, eat. Don't see a problem with that, do you? 2. Enjoy your food, savour it. In other words, get your fork, a forkful in your mouth, put your knife and fork down, chew away at it, enjoy the flavour, the taste, and then swallow. And then just take your time, don't rush back in, because if you rush back in, what you end up doing is your brain doesn't have time to send the message to you that your stomach is full, because you're still ramming it in. So take your time over it. This one is probably, it comes in combination with number 2, which is, when you're full, stop. Oh, I'm full now. Oh, actually, no, I might need something later. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just put my plate there for 5 minutes and see how I feel in 5 minutes. And 5 minutes passes. Yeah, I'm still full. Well, I guess I'll finish with my dinner then. Off you go. And you have to watch the show to find the 4th one. TSB's Pester to receive 1.7 million golden farewell, even though he's quitting because he's messed things up in the IT sense of things. In other words, he's getting rewarded for, yes, for that word, ing things up. Trump unhinged, says Nixon nemesis in book. Premier League wants Brexit rules opt out. Absolutely not. But then again, there's not going to be a Brexit, is there? And now, just to tie it up with the other papers we've reviewed so far, we've had the Trump in the mall. Oh, and look at that. Labour rejects shameful Corbyn statement. As I say, he's a puppet. But you figure it out. French Navy on scallop alert. Now, before I get into the next one, have you seen the pictures floating around the internet of British soldiers wearing UN badges? Do you think we're leaving the EU? I know you lot don't. You've got to start talking to your friends and relatives, even if they think you're crazy. Show them the picture. Show them the picture of British troops in basically EU uniform. Brexit my arse. Star. CBB row, Roxanne loses her 2 jobs. Who the hell is this girl? Celebrity Big Brother, yeah, I have no idea who she is. And to be honest, I probably don't really want to know. Parasite alert. Megan in suits again. Even though she can go into any clothes shop and just get any clothes she likes, and they'd probably give them her. You know, because she's what she is. Parasite. And because we've got no news to report whatsoever, soap exclusive. Corrie Bev. I'd rather watch Emmerdale. She's not seen Street for 10 years. I've not seen it for... Ooh, ever? Never liked it. Same as EastEnders. Same as Emmerdale. Same as the rest of them. And then you look at this picture of Dele Alli doing the Illuminati sign. The all-seeing eye. Whether it's he doesn't know what he's doing, or whether it's because he's in the club now because he's so rich. You figure. The Times. Killed a lot of them. Ordered Trump after Syria chemical strike. Again, this attack of Trump. But what I want to know is, where did they get that information from? Or have they just made it up? I don't know. However, seeing as he then launched 120 or 30 or 40 cruise missiles into the desert, to no military or civilian targets, I suggest that that is more fake news. Are you seeing the connection yet? Almost every paper. Corbyn slapped down by allies over anti-Semitism. Labour leader criticised as ruling body rejects his plan to declare Israel racist. Israel is clearly the most racist dictatorship there is on this planet. Worse than Mugabe or anyone else you can think of. Israel is by far the worst. But, you know, we'll deflect it and make out it's Corbyn's fault. Although it does look pretty scared and eerie in that picture. Late bloomers. Why old folk get smarter in September? Well, if we're going to go PC here, I guess that would be ageist. Just saying. Metro. Moment bomb threat teen was snared by cops. Page 9. TSB boss pockets 1.7 million after IT meltdown. Great work if you can get it, innit? Totally screw up everything and still get a bonus. Labour row goes on over Jewish policy. Keely selfie that will blow your mind. Trump wanted to kill Assad. Idris, it's great that I'm a sex symbol. Not to me, mate. Why Hero Cook is a dying breed. Cancer kids get wonder drug on NHS. Game changer backed for use as makers agree to charge less. Okay, great. What trials have been performed? What are the side effects? Oh, death. Oh, well, that's okay then. No problem there. But you see again, Corbyn, Trump, or every paper so far. Selena, my love for Demi Lovato. I guess that means she's a lesbian or something like that. If Demi is a girl, don't know. But it's more of the same agenda. And don't forget, she's from the Disney Channel, and that's renowned paedophile Disney, renowned paedophile corporation. Labour adopts anti-Semitism code. Save our cats. Patrick Dempsey, Grey's Anatomy star, shakes off McDreamy for creepy new murder mystery. Nike suffers #JustBurnIt backlash. Sportswear giant expects boost from bold Kaepernick advert. Katie Balls. I wonder if she's a relative of Ed Balls. You know, because if you've got the government and you've got them in the papers, you're controlling a lot there, aren't you? If the Prime Monster can impress a stag party with her wit, why can't she charm the nation? It's very simple, Katie. You are really thick as two short planks, aren't you? It's because she's a Satanist, Luciferian, treasonous traitor to humanity. Okay, have you got that, Katie? Fake news time. The godfather of terror, man who recruited Bin Laden into jihad, dies. That's not true. He didn't recruit Bin Laden into anything. The CIA recruited Bin Laden into it, and it's common knowledge that that's how that happened. But, you know, got to keep the shit going, haven't we? Met chief demands Facebook passwords. Another traitor. Revealed the plant-eating shark. Now I'm going to have a bit of time on this one. UK rail revolution. Biggest shape-up of Britain's rail franchise since 1990s privatisation. Mass delays and timetable chaos persuade PM to overhaul broken system. May demands role for private operators. Oh, just like the ones that's got it at the moment, that's got all this carnage that's going on. Or should we say chaos, because you like that word. So you're demanding the same corrupt criminals that have caused the chaos in the rail system demands a role for the private operators alongside improvements for passengers. More of the same then. Downing Street fears Corbyn can win power with renationalisation plans. Right. You know this HS2 that they're building at was from like 36 to, well, we'll call it 50 billion. You know, it's probably going to end up there anyway. Who's paying for that? The taxpayers. Oh, we are, all right. Oh, we are. Okay, that's right. But I thought it'd been privatised. So what we're going to do here then is spend 50 billion making this HS2 crap, and then sell it for half the value or less. Same shit all the time. Financial Times. Martin Wolf. We need new ideas on demagogues will sweep us away. Bridge too far. Italy's new rules turn on private sector after disaster. Have they fined them? Have they locked them up? No, no, no. Of course not. Know your enemy. China and US risk overplaying their trade war cards. Fear! Fear! Amazon joins Apple in the 1 trillion club. And you know why that is? Because none of them pay any tax. You have to pay tax. Oh yeah, you get £500 a week. Yeah. Well, we're taking tax, national insurance and anything else we can off you. But this 1 trillion club, they don't pay tax. Everything is corrupt. Canadian Mark Carney set to stay on at Bank of England beyond Brexit after backing from May. Prime Monster supports plan for stability. You can't tell pack of lies like that and expect no one not to laugh at it. Oh dear. Governor's term to cover transition into 2020. In which case, if we haven't sorted it by then, we'll all be dead anyway, because this 5G will come out and Fridays will have been invaded by the Muslim Islam invasion, because that's what it is. It's not a migration, it's an invasion, and it's not racist to tell it how it is. I want my culture to survive. I don't want it destroyed by what they plan to do. And it's not their fault. It's the elite Zionist bastards whose fault it is. TSB chief steps aside after fresh system failure hits thousands of customers, but gets a 1.7 million payoff for being such a twat. You know, it's if you're in their club and you screw things up, you get rewarded. If you're a normal man or woman and you screw things up, you get sacked. Can we see the difference here? Nike hit by protest after backing NFL knee star. Well, Nike's all one of the treasonous traitorous corporations on the planet anyway.
Dennis Healy. World events do not occur by accident. They are made to happen, whether it is to do with national issues or commerce, and most of them are staged and managed by those who hold the purse strings.